If you try to please everyone, you please no one. And not only do you please no one, you don't even get noticed. You disappear and you die. Metaphorically, of course. That's the lesson of today's copywriting video. When I got started in copywriting, I thought the goal was to appeal to everybody. So I wrote trash like, this course is for everyone, whether you're a beginner or you have 20 years of experience. I'll say that one more time. This course is for everyone, whether you're a beginner or you have 20 years of experience. Now, I want you to pause this video and think about that sentence for 10 seconds. What's the problem with it? The beginner says, maybe this is too advanced for me. And the advanced person says, maybe this is too basic for me. I failed because no one could say, this is just for me. And when you do that, you get 0 sales. This is why I always say, making money starts with polarity, not pleasing. Vocabulary.com says polarity is a relationship between two opposite characteristics or tendencies, like the polarity of two sides of a debate or of the superhero and villain in a comic book. Think of the Batman and the Joker. In copywriting, you polarize so you can divide the audience into 2 different groups. The first group is the out group. These are the non-buyers. These are the people that are most likely not a good fit to buy your products or services. The second is the in group, who are potential buyers. These are people that at least have the potential to give you money. And here's the tricky part. The potential buyers might be 5% of people who interact with your sales materials. So forget the 80-20 rule. In marketing, you want to put 100% of your effort to appeal to 5% of the audience. This is the route to victory. And I guarantee you will find it hard. Let's talk about why. It's because you're taking the unsafe path. You're being bold and you're seeking rejection. That's rejection from the wrong people, of course, but that doesn't make it easy. Also, it feels risky because you're targeting a tiny piece of the population, but you're about to learn why being polarizing is the least risky option and how you can polarize your audience the right way. Now, if you've made it this far into the video, there's a 64% chance you might care about who I am. My name is Michael Camo, and I'm a New York-based marketing consultant specializing in copywriting and email marketing. This channel gives you actionable strategies that help you make more money and build better relationships with your customers. So if you've enjoyed this video, do me a big favor and hit that like button. It doesn't take a lot of effort. You can also subscribe to this channel for more marketing lessons. And later on in the video, I'll show you how to get my free video course. So let's get back to the learning. Let's talk about why being polarizing is the lowest risk option. And if you want, you can pause the video again to see if you can guess why. But it's very simple. When you polarize, you go straight to your target audience and say, I have something that's perfect for you and only you. So they listen up fast. Second, you are no longer boring. You stand out and you become more interesting to everyone. And then something very, very strange happens. Some of those non-buyers switch to the potential buyer group. They join the in group because something you said clicked with them. Maybe you just had to hit them over the head with something dramatic, but you clicked with them finally. So now you're going to learn 3 ways to polarize your audience in your copywriting. And before we do that, I will state the obvious. You have to decide on a target market for each product or service you sell. And don't tell me you make stuff for everyone, because I know you're not selling iPhones or Toyotas. So tip number 1 is to say who it's for and who it's not for. I talk about this all the time. The easiest way to polarize your audience is to create an in-group and an out-group, which we brought up earlier in the video. And again, the in-group is your potential buyers, the out-group is everyone else. Now let's say you sell a course on how to use Photoshop and you decide your target audience is total beginners that are afraid to get started. These are the types of headlines I would create. The Photoshop crash course for total beginners that don't even know where to start. Or Photoshop for newbies. Conquer your fear and get the photos you want starting right now. I'd come up with 10 or 20 of these and then pick 3 or 4 to split test. So I'm going straight to those new people that feel overwhelmed by Photoshop. You can also flip it around and say who it's not for. This often works as part of a tagline or when you're about to make your offer. You could say something like, if you have more than 6 months of Photoshop experience, this course is not for you. Do not buy it. What does this do? It lets the target market say, wow, this really is for beginners like me, because they're telling everyone else not to buy it. The reason this works so well is it forces your readers to make their own conclusion, which is more powerful than you just telling them something. Tip number 2, court controversy. Imagine you're writing copy for a fitness coach that helps middle-aged men get six-pack abs, and let's say it's election season. Here's what I'd say. Here's 3 steps to getting six-pack abs. Step 1, stop obsessing over this stupid election. Step 2, follow my easy meal plan. Step 3, do my simple 10-minute workout 3 times a week. What does this do? It shocks people into paying attention, and it really grabs those people who do want to make their abs a priority, even if they do like politics. Now, normies will tell you to never discuss politics in your marketing, but you can make controversy work for you if you can handle pushback and still appeal to your target market. And of course, don't forget that normies get nowhere. Tip number 3, make specific, bold promises. Imagine you sell an ebook teaching people how to hit longer drives in golf. Don't say hit longer drives, say add 50 yards to your drive or get 100% of your money back. Now, I don't play golf, so I don't know how easy it is to add 50 yards to your drive, but just bear with me. We're not trying to lie here, we're just trying to be bold. Assume you do have a method for helping people add 50 yards to their drive if they follow all the instructions. Why would you hide that? Aside from the fact that it's appealing, you get people to think past the sale. Why? Because even if people think that 50 yards is impossible, they might be happy with 20 or 30. If people are debating how big the result is, they accept that a good result is possible. And best of all, they're coming to that conclusion on their own, which we talked about before is very powerful. And of course, bold promises always get pushback. Ignore them. You focus on what matters, making sales and keeping your customers happy. Now, if people demand refunds because they're not getting results, then you have a real problem. You have to tone down your marketing or your product stinks and you have to fix it. But in most cases, as long as people are getting a positive result of some kind, they are going to be very happy, even if they don't get the exact bold benefit you offered. For example, I'm trying to lose 20 pounds. If I bought some product that was guaranteed to help me lose 20 and I lost 10, I'm not going to complain. I might even write them a testimonial because they're pushing me in the right direction. So I encourage you to take what appeals to you in this video and put it to the test for yourself. And if you want more help in your marketing journey, click the link down in the video description to join my free marketing newsletter, where you also get my free email marketing course. You can also head to michael99.com/YouTube or click the link down in the video description. And again, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe so you'll get a new video every Sunday, and I'll see you soon.